So, let's get into it. Life is Strange, Double Exposure, Episode 2. Beautiful edition. Let's continue. Oh, we get to pick again. So obviously, God, she looks great. She looks great in all of these. And like, Hot Dog Man, Just Haunt It. Wait, hold up. Oh, it changes the color of. No, it doesn't. Oh, it does change the color of her hair as well. I feel like I'm gonna have to stay true to what we've been. So let's go. Safi died at the end. This is the whole plot point. Safi died at the end of Life is Strange episode 1. So and we figured out what our powers were. But again, thank you to Square Enix for the code. I really appreciate it. I've been excited to play this ever since I knew it was coming. Let's enjoy.
What the fuck is happening?
Well, it doesn't sound like the call was no big deal. It sounds like it was important to you.
Safi's alive. Did I actually manage to rewind time?
Max, are you okay? It kind of seems like you're on drugs.
Huh? Oh.
Okay, so if you've noticed, where the mouse icon is, there was a dark sort of moon, and now it's light. So proof that we're in another timeline. Just happy you're here.
No, I'm just really happy you're here with me. And your mom.
So, drugs then?
Sorry, what were we talking about? Somebody mentioned a phone call?
Yes. I was shocked too. I didn't know people still answered their phones.
Funny, Mom. And yeah, it wasn't a big deal. It was just from the publisher.
Right, your book. The secret book.
I'm so proud of my girl. Publishing is always such a difficult endeavor.
Thanks, Mom.
Is no one going to take our order?
It's been like a few minutes. Have you ever had a food service job? Like, ever?
I can go ask. We'll go speak to Amber.
I can go ask what the holdup is, Yasmin. No sweat.
See? That is so thoughtful of you, Maxine. No need. The whole place could use a facelift, to be honest.
Come on, Yasmin. You don't have anywhere else to be? I need to ask Safi about... God, where do I even start?
We've done it before. You can do it again.
What is that?
Oh shit. Dude, your nose.
It's fine. Just a nosebleed. Back in a sec.
Oh, okay. Living. Oh, the living timeline. Okay. Obviously, we go through all of the writing and everything, so you're gonna have to bear with me. And we've got light mode, excuse me. Okay, so Gwen, final deadline for essay 6 p.m. today. Please be prompt. What if I'm a couple of hours late? Please email about extensions, Reggie, but a few hours should be fine. Awesome, prof. About to ace my finals like I aced 3 straight rounds of beer pong. Was this before or after I saw you flirting with that one cute dude? I hope you showed him your secret beer pong technique. Nicely done, Diamond, on your frat game and your flirt game. Reggie's talking outside of his neck again. That dude was just a friend, and I'm not talking to him like that. Have you ever seen a ghost in Caledon's campus? If so, my DMs are open. I didn't think you did ghost stories. I don't usually. but I want to find out what's behind that ghost. DMing you now. Okay, I should have said my DMs are open to everyone except Kyle and Connor. Ow. Lucas. This morning I proceeded through the crunch of ice and the reflective rainbows of winter's glow upon our campus cathedrals. Such beautiful Caledon winters. I was similarly thinking about how beautiful the campus was this morning. I appreciate your depiction. Is yellow snow part of the rainbow? You're so talented. I couldn't come up with something like this in a week. Is this a snippet from your new book? I'm desperate. Moses. The impossible happened. Safi, I'm too cool for nerd card games. Llewellyn Fayyad recently joined Mana Massive Draft Night and crushed it. If you're going to quote me, Moses, get it right. What I said was, your nerd card games aren't ready for me. I will never doubt you again. You only seemed like you were uninterested in the game. Impeccable strategy. Damn it, I was busy that night. Else I'd have washed you. Moses, next time, though, bet on it. Hi, Pink. There's sustainable art out there, but people are too afraid to take change. There's nothing new under the sun by design. That doesn't mean we should give up. It means we should change our approach. Vin. All I do is Vin. I've just realized what his name is. What's the point of putting together an outfit if it's too F cold in Vermont for anybody to see it? I F know, right? I have a bunch of scarves that I trade out, but it gets boring after a while. I like your coat. Where did you get it, by the way? I have no idea. I'll come look at your wardrobe. If you come to my office, I'll kick your A. Sad face.
How is Safi posting right now?
Yo, kids found my old poetry off social media and passed it around my class today, FML. Why? What's wrong with them? They suck. I doubt that. You're too hard on yourself. I'm not into poetry, but I read some of your work and it seemed great to me. Moses, I love you, but you lie. Honest. I'd love to read some baby Safi poetry. No, you don't. Okay. Okay. So this was the date. We read this yesterday. Hey, Max, just trying out this new number someone gave me. Also, good morning. I get it, mornings are for suckers, but you don't have to say it back. I'm just stoked about our date. Cool. Guess you're busy, so hit me up when you can. And Safi here. We've read most of this. Hey, Max, just got to North Quad. Usual spot. See you in a min. Oh, so it's not exactly the warmest of December days. Let me know if you're running late. I don't mind personally, but you know how my mum is about tardiness. If you can't make it, that's fine. And then we're good with everybody else. Oh, Kyle. Yo, anyone know of a cryptid that would leave 3 toed footprints like a big bird? I know of a lizard man that has 3 toes. Def not a bird. From SC, so probably not your cryptid. This is specific. Why? Bruh, meet me in North Quad. And notes. Oh, this is just a character introductions. Oh. Okay, slay. We might have some new journal entries. Ooh. Okay, I was a little scared. I've seen Amanda make a guy cry. Oh, December 4th. Okay, this is not new, but this is. Not again, not again, not again. God. Day 6. This little S, Loretta, thinks she's Geraldo. What college student goes to this length to get a scoop? I still don't know what's up with Gwen, and she probably hates me. And what does she mean, one snoop to another? I snooped for good. Gwen was still acting shady as hell. There could be something there. Could be. Oh, so Amanda's here. We should explore the bar.
December 6th. So it's the same day here. I didn't go back in time. Something else is happening.
And we voted for clam chowder. So maybe there was a timeline split? Maybe there was a timeline split. Is that a Moogle? No, it's not. Sorry. Oh, my bad. Oh, that doesn't...
Aw. This truly fills me with the holiday spirit.
It really does. Nothing says like Christmas like Krampus. Let me see what else disappears. Only that painting disappears. And the wreath.
Nice to see this place gearing up for Christmas.
Oh, because they stopped, didn't they? They stopped putting everything up when Safi died. At the moment, yeah, we're in a new timeline. Oh, let me go and speak to Amber first before I inspect the noise.
Wherever I am, looks like beer still exists. Unfortunate. Wow, these
Hi,
really are
Stace.
the worst lines I've seen.
I'm a computer. Can I crash at your place tonight? Ooh, okay. Did you just suplex me because you took my breath away? Are you made from fluorine, iodine, and neon? Because you are fine. Okay, love that.
Wow. I thought you got lost in a blizzard. Dropped your phone down a bottomless pit. Something.
Lost?
No. You're right, I'm being passive aggressive. Sorry. It's just... You asked me out and then ignored my text for 48 hours. Kinda sucked is all.
Oh, so I asked you out.
Oh, shit.
I mean, that's how I interpreted it when you stood there 2 nights ago and said you wanted to go on a date.
Oh shit. This Amanda never talked to me about slowing down our relationship. Because Safi isn't dead.
So, are you gonna tell me what happened?
I was working.
Shit. I was working.
And it's good to see you. I'm good, Stacy, thank you. Hope you're well too. Mwah.
Sometimes. I'm so sorry.
Huh. The old I'm a serious artist excuse.
I didn't mean to make you feel like crap.
Right, Althea.
Hey. Shit happens. I won't bug you about it. Just didn't love it.
We're gonna mess up this relationship
I should
so
get back to
much.
work. Take it easy, eh?
I should
Okay,
get back to work and
I still
immediately
talked to
pulls
Amanda
the phone
2
out.
days ago. So far, everything here seems basically
Sounds like
the same.
sounds like all of you
Except-
when I'm streaming.
I was hoping my nosebleed days were behind me. It feels connected to that humming and whatever caused it.
Oh,
Yup, this is definitely the source of the hum and my nosebleed.
when standing at a
Let's hope it was
shift
a
point,
stick.
press Q. This is great.
Holy shit. I'm back, aren't I? In Dead World. This is so fucking crazy.
And we've got new messages. Ooh. Scheduled to meet with Yasmin. So we can message him back. Of course. Sure. Is everything all right?
My gut
God, I hope
tells
so.
me it's not good news. Because why would it be?
Appreciate you taking care of my package. It can be temperamental in the wrong hands. Safi? Safi, I think we should talk. You okay? This is Max. You sure you're okay? Never better. Your number is still right next to Sophia's in my
How could
Safi's in my
Vinh
phone.
mix me
That's
up
all.
with Safi?
Is there anything on socials? No. Honestly, the concept of this is still fantastic. Let's speak with Amanda.
Max. You're here.
I'm here. Surprise.
You good?
About like
yeah,
you'd expect.
everything's fine. At least, as fine as it was the last time I saw you.
Yeah. So, not fine at all, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, Pink.
Are you here for...
We already talked in her office. She seems to be doing, you know, bad.
God knows. I offered her free coffee for as long as she wants it.
Because there's nothing that helps with the
Gotta get back
depression
to
than
it.
coffee. You'd be depressed
Don't
and
forget
fast.
I'm here for you, okay?
Thanks, Amanda.
I love Amanda already. And yes, I love the overarching LGBTQIA2 plus themes because that's what, guess what? We are. Well, the majority of us anyway. So, soup of the week? And it's just been cancelled, but clam chowder? Okay. I think I'm starting to understand the Polaroids.
No, Tony, I love it. I do. It's as thoughtful as ever. No buts. Only, I know you. If you sent me a gift, it means you won't be coming this year either. Krampus isn't unsettling, it's fun. But honestly, I wanted you to finally meet Safi and Max. You love them. Right. Next year for sure. And thank you again for the gift, Tony. I mean it. Love you back, babe.
I think the Polaroids...
Am I hearing stuff from that other world?
Yeah, there we go.
I
Confirmed.
didn't see Moses and the snapping turtle, though.
The
This
snapping
makes
turtle.
no sense.
I hate that they canceled Krampus for one dead student.
Jesus Christ, bro.
I don't
Come
mind
on,
an
come and catch these
intentional
hands.
this death
How
rate's
dare
on
you
all
talk
the
about
chances
Safi
of
like
zero.
that?
Be
Come on, get these hands. Come here,
People get
come
shot
here.
all the time.
Anyway,
I guess not.
sorry about that. Sorry about that. The Polaroid, I definitely knew that if the Polaroid is... Are you all right, mate? I'm talking. Was part of like an alternate timeline. It made the most sense. Can I do a speech?
No Christmas decorations on this side.
So it means that any Polaroid that we picked up in the earlier sections, let's go back to that if we can.
Hi, Yasmin.
Oh, Maxine. You're here. I'd invite you to sit down, but...
I understand. I didn't expect to see you here.
When we spoke this morning, I wasn't planning on coming. But I couldn't help habit. Safi and I used to have lunch here every week. Terrible food. But it's close. Anyhow, take care.
Oh, I feel for her so deeply.
Oh, they canceled the Christmas party. I guess that makes sense.
Can everybody hear it okay? It's not too quiet, is it? I feel like it might be quiet. I'll turn it up if so. Okay, cool.
That's the way back across. That's the way back across. Okay,
Gender
so
neutral
I can cross
bathrooms.
back and
We
forth.
love to see
That's
it.
good to know. Safi and Yasmin are probably wondering where I am. I should get back to them.
Can we just take a moment for that sign again?
Gender neutral bathrooms. We love to see it.
We love a game that takes care of everybody regardless of any and non-gender. And the overarching themes in this game are wonderful. I'm in a queer bar that, well, a queer friendly or a queer bar that feels comfortable. Amanda's amazing, even though she's mad at me in this timeline, and I feel like I would come here to drink even if I wasn't a student, you know? And oh wow, happy International Pronoun Day, everyone. Thank you. Snapping turtle stuff.
Is all of this for that Krampus party? Who's performing?
It's for the Krampus roast.
Oh man, is this your first time? Yeah, Krampus on campus is,
Interesting.
yeah, that.
Rampus on
Jesus
campus.
Christ. Every time I look at that thing, it's like a fresh jump scare.
Okay, cute.
I still can't believe Safi is here, alive, having lunch with Yasmin as if everything is normal. As if I didn't see her die 2 days ago. In case this does all go sideways.
I have that. Hi,
It was
Lizzie.
supposed to be a candid.
You'll never catch me alive.
Maybe if I look away and then look back. Double exposure.
Oh, Safia, come now.
I don't know why I did a double exposure, but we did it. This isn't out till the 29th. However, the first 2 episodes are available for folk that bought this or got the deluxe edition. So, yeah.
I swear, one day I'll get a candid of Safi.
Honestly, Safia, I wish you'd have told me sooner.
I was getting around to it. All clear? We don't need to get you a blood transfusion?
Nothing to worry about. It's been happening a lot.
That's been happening a lot lately. Used to get nosebleeds all the time in high school, but thought I was out of those woods.
You know you have insurance now, right? Like, you can just go to a doctor.
Duty calls. Send me the bill for the windshield, please, Safia.
Windshield?
Another piece of shit pie. Someone... Hold on, it's easier if I just show you.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Fuck, Safi. Is that your car?
Charming, right? I found it this morning.
Do you have any idea who did it?
No. But if I ever find out, it's on site. They couldn't have picked a fight with the Volvo instead?
This is gonna sound bananas, but I feel like I've met this cow.
You have. It's from right over there.
Oh.
I gotta meet the tow truck.
Wait, hold on. The broken horn. It looks like there was something written on it.
Max, you know I adore you, but read the room, bud. I'm not really in the mood to stare at photos of my fucked up car all day.
Yeah, sorry.
It's art though. The composition, you know?
It's okay, Rathi. She's gone. Oh, tell me my proposal was shitty, Isabel. That would be a bald-faced lie.
Hold up. Safi's alive in this world. Her car probably didn't get trashed in the other, right?
I love the concept. Just, okay. Let's not be awkward and run to the back of the room
Oh, that's just,
to do this.
doorway to Deadwood. Oofa doofa. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Can we just admire the duck with his cigarette? And the chihuahua that's pooping?
Fuck.
She's so
Size
weird.
does matter. I'm going to have to find a way to get up there.
Oh, she's so weird.
I'm
Can
pretty
you?
sure I just saw a stepladder. Where
Don't-
was that?
Don't mind me, everyone. Don't mind me. I'm just here trying to take down this skull in front of you all, okay? Don't mind me. All right. Sometimes you gotta oofa doofa. You do gotta oofa doofa sometimes. Oh. Oh!
No one's screwed this up. So he comes out to get the bathroom key, and we shoot him? You're doing good so far. Then what? And nothing. Then he's out, and we're one step closer to the prize money. What about the girl? There'll be time for her later. Just focus on him for now.
Oh shit. This must be that big assassin game all the undergrads play. They're using the bathroom key as bait. Doubt they'll just give that up. Where else could I get a replacement key?
Can I go through this door? No. Okay.
Isn't there a stepladder around here somewhere?
Well, outside? I wouldn't leave my stepladder outside. It's bloody freezing. Close the door behind you. Oh, no. Sorry. So, oh, the bathroom key? Somebody's in there. So can I steal this? Can I steal this?
Legally, yes.
Gender-neutral bathrooms. We love to see it.
Somebody's in there. Oh no, I'm so sorry. It's a habit. The previous game had me pressing the same button for something. Such an oofa doofa.
Shit. Do we really need to...
Hey, do you have the bathroom key?
Yeah?
Could I grab that from you?
We're using it. We'll put it back when we're done.
You're using it?
Yup.
They are definitely up to something with that key. Not that they're gonna talk about it with me standing here.
So I've already witnessed what they intend to do with it. Honestly, the toilet to another gateway. So I know that they've got the bathroom key, but can I not bring items? Oh.
Tim, the key's back.
Thank fuck.
He's gonna get assassinated. The porcelain portal.
You're welcome, dude.
Right, and if I go this way, let's see what if they. Where did I put that stepladder? Let me see what they have to say now. No, they don't have anything to say. Nothing. I love that the tones changed. Have you noticed? So this is where Safi's dead and everything looks 1,000 times gloomier. And not that I'm in love with it, but I just think it's a nice touch, I guess. So I can take things through.
signature? Ugh, this is so stylized I can barely read it. Lucas
Calmanero.
Lucas Calmanero. Oh, shit. Did Lucas smash Safi's windshield? He's a dick, but I don't know if he's a property damage level dick.
He's already
But
my
why
number
would
one
anyone
suspect.
else bother snapping his name off? Weird. This is weird.
Because they don't want to think it's him. He's my
Wonder
number
if
one
anyone
suspect.
at the Snapping Turtle saw the whole thing go down.
Diamond just messaged, "Hi Max, I'm just reaching out to see if you've heard from Moses. He's been closed off the past day and I'm worried about him. He needs time. Be patient with him. He'll open up eventually. You're probably right, but it's not good to internalize this stuff, you know? Oh, I know. We need to go back to the world of the living. Do I not need to take the stepladder back? We're messing with timelines and it's bothering me. Oh. Okay.
Hey, Amanda. I have
Exactly.
kind of a weird question.
Do you ever have non-weird questions?
Occasionally. On a leap year.
The whole year or just February 29th?
Now who's asking weird questions?
All right, hit me then. What's the question?
Have you had any skulls go missing lately?
Wow. That's an extremely specific question. And I can't believe the answer is yes. Our only skull, in fact. I'm dying to know why you ask.
Safi's car was vandalized.
Because it somehow ended up in Safi's windshield.
Wait, what the fuck? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm trying to unravel the mystery.
Jesus. A skull? I mean, have they never heard of a brick?
When did you notice your cow got rustled?
Literally just this morning, before I clocked in. It had to be sometime last night.
Did you know it had Lucas's name on it?
Who? Oh, Colmanero. That makes sense. He's the one who donated it.
Seriously? Why a cow skull?
I have no idea. I'm like physically incapable of listening to that dude when he talks.
Mm-hmm. Was Lucas here?
Did you see him in here last night?
Lucas? I don't think so. Why? You think he broke into the turtle to, what, steal back his cow skull?
I didn't say it was a good theory. Did you see anything suspicious?
I mean, the Abraxas kids are perpetually suspicious. They took up like 6 tables last night. Maybe one of them saw something. Hell, maybe one of them stole it.
Thanks. I appreciate the info.
Anytime, Nancy Drew.
Fuck, I need to think. What is going on?
Oh, this is notes on them. Okay. Someone chucked a cow skull through Safi's car window. Could it have been Lucas? Moses said Safi hated Lucas's guts. If there was bad blood there, maybe Lucas took it out on the car. Missing Horn was signed by Lucas. Amanda says Bessie belongs to Lucas. Bessie, and that he donated to the Snapping Turtle. Why would he donate a cow skull? I don't want to go through all this, but I'm going to. Haha. Moses and Safi have been best friends for years. Inside jokes, silly traditions, the works. Moses is used to Safi being secretive. Apparently, that's normal for her, as it is for me. Moses and said Safi hated Lucas's guts. I'll keep an eye on him. That night, Moses and I found Safi's body. That night, he called 911. We were questioned for hours. We started talking to each other about her. We were going through this together. Book deal. Safi has a book deal for her poetry, and she's excited what it means for her. Safi and Yasmin seem so proud of Safi's book deal. It's good to see them get along. Vinh. Someone threw a cow skull through Safi's windshield. The Abraxas kids might have taken it from the snapping turtle. And they report to Vinh. Vinh runs Abraxas. He might have had his goons steal the cow skull. Someone chucked this cow skull through Safi's car window. Who would do that? And why? Amanda says the cow skull belongs to Lucas and that he donated it to Snapping Turtle. Why would he donate a cow skull? Amanda says the Abraxas kids might know something since they were there the night the cow skull went missing. Also, we did post on this, so let's have a look. The day I get a candid of Safi and will be my crowning achievement. I remember you used to do the same thing when you were in kindergarten. Yeah, Mom, but I grew out of it. If you do, I will pay you $100 for a copy. Given the difficulty curve, that's not nearly enough money. I don't know. I think it adds to her mysterious writer vibes, like Salinger. I assume big sus of Lucas, but it doesn't make sense.
Prank. What if this Safi is in danger too?
So
I just got her back.
I'm in the same boat. I think the game wants us to pin it on Lucas.
Lucas Colmenero and the Abraxas Society.
I think the game wants us to pin it on Lucas because Lucas is a writer, therefore a competitor, and the horn was snipped off, but it could be somebody along the lines of like framing him.
Find the skull rustler. Save Safi. Hopefully. And my best leads are Lucas Colmenero and the Abraxas Society.
But at the same time, we'd be following a similar story.
Vin's the head honcho of Abraxas.
Another teacher being the problem.
Start with him. Maybe I should do a little digging into Gwen Hunter too. She was acting pretty odd earlier.
I love Gwen.
Time to start asking questions. Whoever fucked with Safi's car isn't just gonna out themselves.
There are two demographics of... we've already read that one.
Wise words.
Don't bring a knife to a toy gunfight. Inspo word. I love this account. Messages. Don't... Oh, hey, sorry if I was a little hard on you. Don't be a stranger, okay? Who is this? I'm kidding. You weren't. I totally get why you're upset. I won't be a stranger, I promise. Thanks for saying that. So, are we okay? We're good. Some loser tried it with me in the quad and was assassinated for his trouble. Only approach me if your hitman skills are up to par. With your offense and my defense, we're pretty unstoppable. By defense, you mean running, hiding, and screaming? Someone broke into my dorm room, Emma Effer. Oh my god, are you okay? Yeah, it's fine. They took 2 blank composition books. What the hell? Okay. Oh, there's a returning point there.
What the? Note to self, avoid this bush.
Was there meant to... No, I don't want to. Was there meant to be a cat there? Was something meant to jump out at me? Oh, it was Dobby the whole time. Hi, Dobby. How are you? Speak to Gwen at Fab. North Quad. Okay.
This will help me get my bearings a little bit.
Why is that not going away? And we still have the puzzle box too. Oh, let's check this out. Why is that? Oh, it did go away. One sec. I'm exploring because I don't want to miss a single bit of dialogue for this.
I need to ask around about Safi's car. So, how do you keep things fresh after literal decades of passionate embracing? Go Cardinals?
It's freezing. I can't believe you dragged me out.
Nothing like a fun mystery to get you out of bed, huh, guys? Art student prank or horrifying creature, the world may never know.
They're claws. These are classic bird tracks. Can we go now?
They're really big for They're really big for bird tracks.
Abraxas was at the snapping turtle when the skull went missing. Vin's head of Abraxas. Maybe he knows something.
Chapter
Interesting
2.
endeavor. Maintaining snow art.
Howdy.
Men, what's stopping you from dressing like this?
So true. His abs are literally sculpted. Sculpted even. That looks like the puzzle box, by the way. Yeah, so we're on episode 2, Dobby. We finished around 11, like 10 to 12 last night. Wonderful time. Did a bit of shopping today, and now we're here. Beasties.
I can probably find Gwen in her office. And I think Lucas has a habit of working over by the cafe.
Should we get a coffee again? Police.
This looks like one hell of an art final. I should check it out.
Here from the past? Let me snapshot it
Pretty
first.
sure you need a time machine to even find a phone booth now.
Okay. Diamond outdid herself with this piece, and that's saying something. Can you imagine being a renowned artist, photographer, and taking a picture like that? It is kind of a sick phone box, to be fair.
Maybe I need to do something first to get it to work?
Can you give me a second? Surely another minute and a half isn't going to taint the building with my presence.
Just leave everything behind, Professor. You won't need any university materials.
Yeah, but I do need my car keys if you want me to leave the campus, don't I? Think.
You're not to return to Caledon property before the hearing under penalty of law.
Hi, Sassy.
I know how this works. You don't need to read me my rights.
Just doing my job, Professor.
That'll go over great in Nuremberg. This is
I love Gwen.
Crazy. This is
Kind of.
fucking crazy. I told Yasmin already that none of it's true. She knows it's fucking bullshit.
Wow.
This is all
I
just
guess
some
something
kind of crazy
screwy is
mix-up
going
that-
down here, too. But at least...
I've got a Snoopy
I
opportunity.
wonder what that was about.
Wait, past phone talk to the future?
Okay, what do I want to say to the future?
Let the past go.
There's so much more to your life than just the past. It's hard, but try to move on.
What he's doing is wrong. It always felt like it was.
but now I know it's true. I was starting to think my writing just wasn't good enough. How fucked is that? But she stood up for me. Nobody else has ever done that. Ever. So you know what? Fuck that guy. I won't stop writing because he's uncomfortable. That's my message to the future.
Wow. Whatever he was talking about, I hope it worked out.
You feel like it's something that he's talking about Colmenero? We'll do this first. Excuse me? Go.
So this Gwen just got escorted out by security, while Dead World Gwen is having hushed phone calls about the police and trying to break into locked bookcases. Time to snoop like I've never snooped before.
Can somebody buy me a vinyl player, please? I'd love that.
I'm going to read this, I swear. If I ever have time for pleasure reading again.
If the highway should take me as its wife.
I had decided I would hitchhike across the country. If I still wanted to die when I got to the Pacific, then I could do it peacefully. Hell of an opening line, Gwen.
How old should people be to write a memoir? What's the thoughts on that?
Talk about a green thumb.
Almost a full cup of coffee. Gwen must have just sat down to drink it.
Whoa, Reggie got an A-?
Huh? Okay. I saw him before he saw me. He was standing on top of a couch in the Abraxas house living room, yelling a monologue. And he had a golden crown in his dark hair. Everyone faced him like he really was a king. And in that moment, I thought, I am so effed. Way to go out on a high note. This is your best writing of the semester. You excel at noticing small details, and I can easily picture the man you're writing about. You are under the word count by 500 words, though. Oop. I didn't think, oh, this is Diamond. I didn't think that he would ask me to be his TA for Astronomy 101. I mean, I've never taken an astronomy class in my life, but then he said, I asked you because you can do anything, Diamond. I've never seen you mess up. At first I thought, that's not true. But then I thought, wait, if he believes I can do anything, maybe I really can. This is a very good meditation on confidence, and you compellingly trace the history of your relationship with your own worth. That said, you still write about yourself with some hesitation, something I don't hear when you speak in class. Ask yourself, why is that, and keep writing.
Loretta doesn't seem like the type to be happy with a B.
Loretta, this is the journalist, by the way. We don't know when the first ever adaptation happened. That's because humans have been caring for each other's children since the beginning of recorded history. The word adoption. I'm so sorry. Adoption comes from the Latin, and it means to take by choice. This is well-researched piece about a special practices of adoption. Good job citing your sources. This isn't a personal essay because there is nothing personal here. I get the sense that you didn't have the time or inclination. You needed to make this piece shine. Lower Loretta's grade? How do we feel about lowering Loretta's grade? Because I feel like that's going to have implications in the future. And again, I know she's just a reporter and journalists are out for blood on occasion, and she needs those views. I think I might just, I slipped.
You reap what you sow, Loretta.
Tampering with school property.
You're other Loretta, aren't you? Oh well.
It's the wrong one.
You would never do... what, Gwen?
Hi,
What
Retty.
is this about?
There's no good way to say this, but Yasmin put me on unpaid leave pending a disciplinary meeting. I'm not supposed to talk about the details, but if you hear any rumors, please know that I would never do this. I'm not stupid or desperate. I don't know how long I'll be gone, so can you water my plants? Some of these little guys have been thriving for years, and I'm not letting Caledon kill them. I owe you a drink. Oh no, I don't want to have to water plants.
Gwen canceled her weekly meetings with Safi? Why?
So now Gwen's a suspect because of jealousy, maybe? I don't know. Thesis check-in with Safi.
Gwen, if you're screening your calls, pick up. I just got an email from Boss Bitch, and the phone is ringing off the hook. What the fuck is happening? Babe, pick up the phone. I'm sure it looks worse than it is. Just come home, okay? We'll figure this out.
Dr. Hunter? This is David from Intro to Nonfiction. I saw the notice in the lecture hall that your classes are going to be canceled for the rest of the semester, and I just wanted to check up and see if you're all right. I mean, I'm sure you're fine, but I don't know. We're all kind of worried. Okay, bye.
Aw, but also,
Dr. Hunter, by now, I'm sure you've checked your mailbox, and the contents enclosed therein. Please understand, this is a courtesy from one working woman to another. I don't want to hear excuses or lies. I'll have to ask you to leave campus until we can get this whole thing sorted out. Good day.
well. Ooh. The world building. Ooh, let's go through time. Okay, we got a new one here. The philodendrons are growing in the kitchen and the aglaonemus in the living room, and I'm at work worried sick about them. My little plant mom. Nurturing is part of your thing, Gwen. Nature heals. I realized that in our Araucaria forest with my father in Chile. That's why I allude to it as so prominently in my work. He talks about himself so much. Gwen seemed rightfully upset about being forced out of her office.
This thing looks older than Caledon. If Safi was an undergrad, this reading must have been at least, what, 4 years ago?
Ooh. Oh, that is so creepy.
It's like a bumper sticker evolved into a book.
Live fast, eat ass. Don't post it though, please, because we're in the office. We shouldn't be.
Fiction, nonfiction, poetry, plays, bunch of scenes. Is there anything Gwen doesn't read? Between Gwen and me, I bet we've road-tripped most of the country. Caked up Mothman, goated with the sauce. God, why didn't I trade travel stories with Gwen before all this?
I'm sorry, but that little possum has me giggling. Let's look at the calendar.
Busy woman.
Stupid call with Maria at 2 p.m. Don't forget to email Maria. Adoption club, grades due. Semester ends. Praise Candy D. In-laws arrive. Ew, in-laws might leave. 2:11. Girls with sharp
This
edges.
is the book I got for Gwen. Wait, what's sticking out from between the pages?
Hey,
So Gwen is asking questions about Safi's death.
did you see Safi at your poetry group on Friday? Or at all over the weekend? If so, does she seem off? Did she mention getting any news? Leave your answers in this book and return it to the library. I don't want everyone to know I'm asking questions. DGH. Saw Safi at poetry on Friday and for coffee on Sunday. She seemed fine, seemed happy. Didn't mention any news. Not that I heard, at least. Is everything okay? This is all kind of freaking me out. RL415 and DGH.
Why would Safi have started acting off on Friday? Something must have happened. These emails are from way back. Like, before Safi knew she wanted to be a poet.
Dear Dr. Hunter, thank you again for letting me turn in memoir piece in verse. I'm really into poetry this semester. I might make it in my creative writing focus. I have a question though. What does the note "your voice doesn't feel like your own" mean? Thanks, Safi. Safi, happy to explain. Your memoir in verse is technically very impressive. Most people sound like broken records when they write villanelles. I'm sorry about the pronunciation, but the voice feels less like you and more like you're imitating class poets. Ask yourself, how can you inhabit your own words more comfortably? I see. I'll try my best. Gwen, thanks again for being willing to read this. I had to write down what I felt or I'd effing explode. Do you think there's anything here? Is it weird that I'm already writing about her? The willows are weeping, the fruit is rotting. From the branch I saw her glowing and I saw her. Go out, I'm sorry, I am sorry. I am no longer anything else. Hey Safi, never feel weird for wanting to write about pain, or whatever it is that's clogging the pipes in your mind. This poem is raw and honest, and I can tell. My advice is to be more specific and personal with that last line. What does it mean for you to no longer feel anything else?
I knew Gwen mentored Safi, but I didn't realize she was this involved.
Possible homes for Safi's manuscript. Star Shower Books, Thicketwood Publishing, Present Leaf Press, currently seeking full manuscripts from early career poets. Reminder, connect Safi's agent with Maria at PLP. Arclight Literary, and then Vermilion Press.
Dr. Hunter, I appreciate your condolences. You know I do, but I'd prefer if you didn't contact me for a few days. There's a few things I need to get in order. Whatever the case, I'll see you at the staff meeting. You should get a call from Vinh later today. Hey babes, just checking in on my favorite workaholic who won't take a single bereavement day. Love you. Take care of yourself, okay? I'll see you tonight.
Hi, Professor Hunter. This is Vinh Long from Dr. Fayed's office. I'm just calling to confirm an all-hands staff meeting this afternoon in the second floor lounge in the administration building. Attendance is, unfortunately, mandatory. Gwen.
Why would Safi have started acting off on Friday? Something must have happened.
I don't know. Just, I wouldn't blame yourself.
That must have been some call with Maria on Friday. Gwen even planned out a time to follow up.
Find out why Gwen talked to Maria? In this timeline, or like... Okay, let's go back.
No, not yet. I doubt I'll ever get a chance to look around Gwen's office like this again.
Oh.
Gwen's wife. Claudia, I think. I met her at a faculty event last month. Gwen fucking adores her.
Wait, sorry. Speak with Vinh in the North Quad. Lucas, find out what Gwen and Maria talked about. I thought I did already.
You would never do... what, Gwen? Gwen canceled her weekly meeting?
Okay, so I've... Find out what they talked about on Friday. Was it in, the Dead World?
No, not yet. I doubt I'll ever get a chance to look around Gwen's office like this again. That must have been some call with Maria on Friday.
Oh, what date was that? That was on the
must have been
first...
some call with Maria. All right, Hacker Max.
Oh, never mind.
Let's go. Search. Sent. To Maria. Enter.
Messages deleted.
Wait. This is Safi's publisher. Gwen got Safi's book canceled?
Hello, Gwen. Thank you for taking the time to talk with me last week. I've discussed the concerns you raised with my senior editor over the weekend, and he agrees that they are sufficient to merit action. We have begun the process of pulling Safi's project, All Daughters We Don't Talk About. I know this isn't the outcome any of us exactly wanted, but I really appreciate your insights on the matter. I hope to work with you again soon. Maria Sandoval. Hi, Maria. Just reaching out to follow up on our conversation on Friday. I know I dropped a bit of a bomb on you, but have you had a chance to discuss my concerns with your senior?
These emails are from way back. Like, before Safi knew she wanted to be a poet.
Okay.
I thought Gwen helped Safi set this all up in the first place. Why would she? No, this all has to add up.
Max, this is a felony. This is a proper felony. What is Max doing? Oops, wrong button, sorry.
Lucas tends to work over by the cafe.
There's a couple of things you need to do. Speak with Vinh in North Quad. Speak to in the world of the living. But we also got a text message. My dual tone project was always My dual tone project was always about talking to and hearing from the past. With Safi gone, I wonder what messages she'd leave now. That's really sweet of you that you're thinking of her, Diamond. I've been asking myself what she'd say constantly the last 2 days. Thanks for saying that, Moses. I hope you're doing okay. Didn't know that was your art project. I wonder what it'd be like to hear from a ghost. That's a weird thing to say. Carla. So I've got a grad school. So I go to grad school in the hopes of getting a job, then get a great job offer while in grad school. I really don't know what to do. This sounds like one of those good problems, I think. I mean, you're not in grad school. You're only as a job prospect. You're a great scientist. You're right. I am a great scientist. But these student loans aren't paying for themselves. I'd hate to see you go. And if it would move the needle, I can talk to Yasmin on your behalf, see what we can work out. And if you don't want that presumably lucrative job, Derek, I'd be more than happy to take it off your hands. No, thanks. Book deal. Gwen was involved somehow in cancelling Safi's book deal. Why? So it was Gwen who directly set things in motion to cancel Safi's book deal. She emailed her publisher to make it happen.
Going to the Nationals.
Oh, God.
Your grandfather would have been proud, Robbie.
Listen.
What? No, don't worry about that.
He's so weird.
Listen to me and don't worry about it. You'll be great. Remember what I told you about being a man.
Can I get a coffee?
Exactly. Believe in yourself, no matter the circumstances.
10 coffees, please. Wait, so we're in the dead world.
I'm so proud
Let's
of you.
go here. Wrong button again. I'm so sorry. This is the Fab Cafe. How can I help?
I should talk to Lucas about the other night.
Is this not Fab? Oh, that's Fab. Oh God, it's him.
Max.
Damn. Hi, Robert.
Sorry. Busy. Need something?
Actually,
Catherine. I've been waiting for an hour. No, just put Robbie on. Oh, sure. I'm only the boy's father. Who fucking cares, right?
Ooh?
How can you say...
Whoa. Adds a whole new meaning to nuclear family. If Lucas has it out for Safi, there might be something incriminating in that case.
You know what we're about to do.
Is that an email? Dated December 5th. That's when Safi's car was vandalized. I need to get in that briefcase. His notes are great. No wonder his classes are always full.
Excellent description that could be elevated with more active language. The paradox of greed and success in Our Mutual Friend by Alexis Weiss. Simpler words are often more effective. Once again, too passive. Convince me with every tool available to you that your words are true. One sec, let me just quickly shimmy over here.
Robbie, I got a split. Uh-huh. I love you too, buddy.
Weird. This
Yup.
Lucas seems
You
to be
bet.
on great terms with his family.
Hey. Bye.
Lucas.
Max.
We did slander
Can't
him in the
imagine it
party
would
the
be
other
much
day.
fun to assassinate my character without an audience.
Maybe I was a little rough earlier. With everything going on, I'm sorry.
Apology accepted. Grief is hard. The trick is not to let it change your character.
That's a lot of books.
A lot of my book. Signed copies for the Burlington Book Expo. They invited me to deliver the keynote this year. Have you seen the standee they put up of me?
Keep looking, keep looking.
Can't say I have.
Huh. Yeah, I might have to reposition it then.
Come on, Max, steal.
The standards for the expo have really declined over the years. We've had a lot of mediocre
Yikes.
visitors.
This dude can talk.
It's a shame.
How am I
But
gonna
even
get that
after
key?
years and years and years, people still love the characters.
Oh, crap. I forgot. What time is it? I have to go give something to Moses, before his class. Good luck with the book expo.
Find a way to distract Lucas. I think the best thing is going to be to tamper with this. So can we pour coffee on it or something? Okay, what if I just got like a piping hot? Let's knock the books.
It's an excellent cover, isn't it?
Guess that explains why his signature was on the thing.
Ah, it's memorable.
It sure leaves an impression. Henceforth, when I see a cow skull, I will think of Lucas Colmenero.
You can have that copy if you want. It's already signed.
If Lucas really is somehow involved, this might come in handy.
What if I just throw like the book at him?
Huh. I bet Lucas would really hate if something happened to this. Now, what can I use to do some permanent damage?
Coffee. Let me throw coffee on it. Ooh, a pen.
Dare I channel my inner Chloe?
I'm just gonna scooch over here. I'm just gonna scooch.
Now, how exactly do I want to get under Lucas's skin?
He's obsessed with himself, so I'm gonna go black eye.
K.O. Your winner and still heavyweight champion of the world, Max Caulfield.
Oh my goodness, who would do a thing like this? Someone should tell Lucas right away.
Who would do something? Me. I would do something like this. Hello.
She returns. I take it you've delivered your something to Moses?
My something? Right, my something. Yep, something delivered. So, not to be the bearer of bad news, but somebody really busted up your face on the book expo standee.
Yoink!
Are you serious? I just put that... Come on!
Max, do it!
Some people just have no respect for other people's property.
Come on, stupid marker.
I keep pressing the wrong button. Is this a bug? It's already unlocked. Like, Max is committing so many felonies.
Lucas. Let's see if you're the one who smashed Safi's windshield.
A coin.
Lucas was in AA?
Oh.
Good for him. Lucas was with his agent last night, not the snapping turtle. He couldn't have vandalized Safi's car. So, who did?
Whether the Burlington Book Expo is small potatoes or not, you're a dinosaur. It's been ages since your first book. You need as much publicity as you can get. Let's meet up tonight and talk strategy. Hall of Fame Tavern, 8 p.m. I've circled where you can park so you don't get a ticket again. Underpaid author wrangler, Samuel. Park here.
No point in looking through Lucas's stuff now. Said, yeah, not you, Lucas. Seriously. So this is how the literati spend their free time.
Bombshell revealed. Is Jessica having her ex-best friend's fiance's baby?
Safi?
That was... Application for temporary restraining order? Protected person, Lucas Calamero? Restraining person, Sophia Llewellyn Fayad. On more than one occasion, the restrained person purposefully did one or more of the following to the protected person and or the protected person's minor child. Followed, monitored, or surveilled. Threatened or made threats. interfered with property. I, the protected person, clarify these statements as true. Oh my god. So hear me out. We're currently in the world of the living. Wait, are we?
Is Lucas really trying to file a restraining order against Safi? Does she know about this? I'd better show her.
Max? What are you...
Lucas, this isn't...
You can't tell her.
What?
You can't send Safi that photo. Let me explain. Please.
I'm listening.
Catherine, my ex-wife, she called last night, mad as hell, because Robbie, our son, was repeating back to her things I supposedly told him. But I never... I mean, I could never... The shit Robbie says I told him, it makes me sick to think about.
Any chance your ex was exaggerating? Trying to twist the knife?
Catherine's a lot. But she loves that kid as much as I do. She wouldn't use him like that. He told her I said he was the reason for the divorce. And somehow that was the least fucked up thing I'm purported to have said.
This still doesn't explain the restraining order.
I wasn't even there that night, Max. But someone said those things to my son.
And you think it was Safi?
Listen. Safi once threatened to turn Robbie against me. I know she's capable of it.
But Robbie didn't say it was Safi. He said it was you.
I can't explain that part yet. Maybe he didn't say that exactly. I don't know. Catherine won't let me talk to him.
And none of this has anything to do with what happened to Safi's car?
Something happened to her car?
Never mind. Forget it.
Look. I know she's your friend. I know you have no reason to believe me over her, but just give me a chance to get this shit in order first, without her interfering. I just want to make sure my boy never has to hear anything like that again.
This could all be a lie. One big smear campaign against Safi. But... oh, what if it's not?
There needs to be a third option that says, pretend to delete photo. Hear me out. So this is the world of the living. Safi's still alive. And I'm putting like little tidbits together, and I might be wrong. Other than the fact it's illegal and Max could be charged for documents this way. Here's the thing. Imagine having a restraining order on your file for life that stays there no matter what, right? For life. And being an up-and-coming publisher where in the world of the living, Safi's book or Safi's chances of being a published author could be something significant, right? But in the world of the dead, they have nothing to worry about. Which is why in this world, he's good on family terms with them. But in the... oh, no, he's on weird terms with them because she's still alive. In the other one, she's dead. They've got nothing to worry about. So... oh my god! Which is why Gwen got arrested in the world of the dead because she impeded... because she was... oh my god. So my top suspects... are Calamero influencing Gwen to stop the publishing of Safi's book. Here, this is the best they can do. Now I'm in a weird predicament. I'm going to... I'm going to delete it because it's a felony that we even snooped in the first place. Yeah, it's a felony. It'll build our relationship with him, but not with Safi. And I'm a bit unsure about him. He's a scorned prior generational author that needs his comeuppance, but he needs to work on his stuff with his family, so we're going to delete it.
Okay, I deleted it. This is between you and her. None of my beeswax.
Thank you. If I can't find any evidence to back this up, I don't even know. At least I have time to look.
I think I've wrung all I can out of Lucas today.
So yeah, Knuckles, this is sort of a continuance. This is like, I think this is 6 months after. 6 months to 2 years after the events of Life is Strange, the original. I'm not too sure of the time period, but depending on what you did in the original Life is Strange, you have the option to change dialogue sort of in this one early on, and it plays into like diaries. Yeah, that's the one with the lighthouse.
Hi, Mama. Can you hear me okay?
Aw. Oh. Wait, the chairs are missing. Anything I can experience in here? Plants. Love plants.
I'm going to call you Pauline. Have you been watered recently, Pauline?
Fire.
Cozy. I wonder if Safi's book will make it in here once it's published.
Oh!
Someone thinks they're funny. Dignity restored.
Stress relief kiosk?
Is that a therapist's business card? I'll bet some folks on the other side could use that.
Pink coat.
This must belong to someone flashy, and forgetful, and cold.
Can I steal anything from your desk?
Fancy. Looks like Caledon spared no expense. It's like her eyes follow you wherever you go. This is nice and all, but there's an actual barista just next door.
Can we go in Yasmin's office?
I was literally just in there comforting Yasmin. But this Yasmin doesn't need comforting.
Kim?
She's staring holes into Yasmin's portrait. I wonder why.
So we're already into some deep scandalous behavior. We need to go talk to Vinh. I gotta figure out where Vinh is.
I need to ask around about Safi's car.
He's in the land of living.
If some hot chips don't get you an A, I don't know what will.
Oh, he's there, right in front of me.
And don't get cute either. You find it, you bring it right back to me. Well, go. Find it. Undergrads, am I right?
Can't live with him? Hey, you were a kid once.
Like you were never young.
Young, yes. Dumb, maybe. Insufferable, never.
Never is certainly a word. You lose something?
Mostly my patience.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah. Cute banter, barely restrained sexual tension, etc. I'm busy, Max. Another time.
Wait.
Wow. Okay. What does Vinh have them looking for? Let's say
Diamond?
I find your missing patience.
Then I wouldn't be busy anymore, would I?
What does that look like? Oh, it's just a sculpture in the other world. Okay. The footprints are still here in
I should see what
both
those
worlds.
Abraxas goons are up to.
Waiting for someone, Diamond?
Mm-hmm. Moses. He asked me to help him carry snacks back to the lab, but I guess he forgot.
Isn't that kind of menial for a TA?
So my job is menial now?
I didn't.
I'm fucking with you. Nah, Moses probably just got distracted. Off polishing his new telescope.
If it were anyone but him, I'd ask if that was a euphemism. Those Abraxas kids are really staring, huh?
That one on the left is super into me. I danced with him once at a club last week.
He's cute. I get it.
I guess, if that's your vibe. My sights are set a bit higher. Besides, they're on the clock for Vinh now. Probably trying to catch me in un-Abraxas-like behavior.
What even qualifies as un-Abraxas-like?
Let's see. Sincerity, brokenness, or the hint of brokenness. Oh, and challenging Vinh's authority.
I think Vinh's lost something. It's clearly rattled him. I'll, go ask the goon squad.
Good call.
It's like an exfil. They have our man, and he knows too much.
Hey, shh.
Huh? Oh.
Hey there.
Hi.
Hey, so Diamond told me she doesn't feel comfortable with you two staring at her. You tell me what Vinh's looking for, and I won't tell him you're skeeving on a fellow Abraxas member. Good talk. There has to be some way I can hear what they're really distracted. Them catching me. Whatever he lost must be important.
Is there a portal over here? Yeah.
Vinh's lack.
Facial recognition.
Oh.
If it's a passcode, Diamond can probably find a way into it. Ah, shit. Good point.
Holy shit. Someone took Vin's phone? And they think it was Diamond. I can use this.
Kick us out of Abraxas.
Not them accusing her of stealing the phone. Is she talking to herself? No. Hey, girlie.
So, if you're wondering why those Abraxas kids are eyeballing you, it's because someone stole Vin's phone.
Seriously? They think it was me? The clownery! Of course they do. Of course.
I take it I was right to assume they're full of shit.
Always a safe assumption. But if you find out who did it, tell them I owe them a drink.
What's with you and Vin anyway?
So, are you and Vin rivals? Enemies?
To hear him tell it? Both.
And to hear you tell it?
Vin is one of those yappy little purse dogs who swears he's a pit.
You're kind of a
You don't exactly strike me as the typical, Abraxan.
In the Vin Lang mold? God, no. But the org itself has potential. If we could just get him away from it.
The Vin Lang mold seems pretty resilient, Diamond.
Everything does, Max. Until it isn't.
That's all.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, Diamond.
And hey, if you talk to Vin again, tell him the only thing I'm taking from him is his crown.
And by crown, slice the top of the head off, like completely.
Note to self. Get lackeys to help me find things I lose. That person's skating on thin ice. And I can't believe I don't even mean that metaphorically.
Oh, I forget that he's here.
So, bad news, I'm not sure who took your phone. Good news, it wasn't Diamond.
Holy shit. You figured all that out with, like, 0 clues?
I just knew who to ask. And how. So, about my question.
I'm free Tuesday after 7, and I'm partial to a Japanese single malt.
That's whiskey?
Yes, but damn, do I have so much to teach you. So your place or mine?
Cute. And at least a little tempting. But that's not what I was going to ask.
Ooh, no fun.
Oh, you creepy.
So, someone fucked up Safi's car. They didn't take anything, but They used a cow skull to do it.
Jesus. Max, that's crazy. Is she okay?
She's fine. Who would do something like that, though?
You mean who in Abraxas would?
It's esoteric enough to feel like the handiwork of your, organization.
A cow skull. What are we, Leonard Skinner? Come on, this one is way outside our wheelhouse. Anytime some nonsense happens on campus, people trip over themselves accusing Abraxas. Vandalism, destruction of property, that's beneath us, Max. We're performers.
The audience wasn't impressed.
That's how you know it wasn't us. And besides, how do you even get a cow skull through a windshield?
Hold on. I didn't say anything about our windshield.
Busted!
Wild, right?
I'd love to keep chatting and freezing my balls off, but I've got a phone to find.
And if I need to reach you?
Another Marvel Universe conversation.
Vinh, what did you do?
Another Marvel Universe situation. All right, listen, I need to take a quick break. We've been streaming for 2 hours. So in the interim, this is getting juicy. Yeah. It's getting super juicy. And I love that. So you're going to have to give me a second. I'm going to use the bathroom. And I'll be back in a second, okay? But, like, listen, Marvel Universe behavior, like, please. Okay, one sec. How do I do this? Hello. Thanks for waiting. It's getting real juicy. And thanks for the check-in, Cece. Oh, my eyes. My eyes. All right. Let us continue this gorgeous, gorgeous game. Can you believe that we didn't even tell him about the windshield and he knew? He just... What world are we in? Okay. We're in the living world. Thanks for waiting, everybody. My eyes.
Hope Vin's back at his desk now. I still have questions for that guy.
Oh, it's in the admin building. It's this way. I feel like I might have missed something. Excuse me.
Time to follow up with Vin about that windshield slip. Let's see if I can't make this canary sing.
Hey, you found it. Kudos.
Max.
Sorry to startle, just... That was good luck, finding it so fast.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm such an idiot. I just left it on my desk.
It's been that kind of day.
Yeah.
About that cow skull.
Coming back to the cow skull, earlier you guessed that it went through Safi's windshield. But I never said that part.
Lucky guess? I mean, how else would you get a cow skull into a locked car? I mean, things are huge.
I guess.
Why are you asking about this? Safi's a big girl. Let her deal with her own shit.
Did something happen to your phone while it was lost?
Huh? Oh, no, it's fine. I just can't get it unlocked. Fuck. It's gonna lock if I get it wrong again.
Come on, Vin. I'm not an idiot. What's actually going on here?
Why does everybody always think I'm up to something?
'Cause you are.
What's really going on, Max? Is I'm having a dogshit day. I set the code to the year some old fucking magician scientist died. Slipped my mind.
Magician scientist?
Abraxas shit. I must have thought it was cool at the time. Can you just... I don't know. I'm not at my best right now.
Sure. Vinh is definitely hiding something. Getting into that cell phone is my best shot at finding out what. Good thing I know another Vinh.
Do you want to know something quite crazy though? If we ask him about that and his password's exactly the same, he's gonna be suspicious in the dead world. He's gonna be really suspicious.
Of course, I know what they're doing. My grief isn't affecting my brain.
Hedgehog.
No, no.
I think we all feel a bit busted sometimes. Those look like they should be in a file folder somewhere. Jeez. Somebody robbed an airport lounge.
Oh, he's there. Hello.
Looks like this Vinh is taking a break. Pick a card, any card, or whatever.
Go on, reach out. He looks like he's trying to read my mind. Do you think he can? I'm pretty sure he can already read mine. Oh, we know, Reggie.
Fucking shit. Oh, Max. It's just you. Huh? What can I do you for?
What do you mean, it's just me?
Well, there are a few people, for instance, who I might hesitate getting workday slosh in front of. You, Miss Caulfield, are not one of them.
Thanks. I'm flattered.
Join me?
How many of those do you have?
Ooh, just don't check the recycling.
Is this about Safi?
Safi. Everything is about Safi nowadays. This isn't about Safi, Max. This is about you and me.
Right.
Come on. Illicit day drinking with your coworkers is sexy. Be sexy, Max.
I think I'll pass on the sexiness. Hey, Vinh? Can I ask for something kind of weird?
Ooh, I don't do foot stuff.
Damn. Well, there goes my Friday night.
Vinh does owe me a favor.
Save it for later.
I have a question. Do you know anything about a dead magician scientist?
Jack Parsons, occultist rocket scientist.
Oh, maybe.
What about him?
Nothing, really. I just...
They killed him, you know. Just like JFK.
Gosh.
What, year did that happen?
Hey. Any more questions and I'll have to charge you.
Right. Of course.
Jack Parsons. Surely this place has a book on him somewhere.
Let's go to the library.
I'm going up there with or without you. I have to see it with my own eyes.
Okay, Encyclopedia. Do you have a certain occultist rocket scientist for me?
Roger Bacon.
No Jack Parsons?
1992. Can I turn the page?
Cold spots, lack of fauna. Do I have to spell it out for you?
You're describing every paranormal phenomenon.
Jack Parsons was a magic-y rocket scientist. So maybe he's in here?
17.
Isaac Newton.
Nope.
Wrong scientist guy.
Witchcraft for noobs.
Come on, show me Jack.
Nope. 1947. History of the occult.
Pretty sure Myvin said Jack Parsons was an occultist. So history of the occult seems like a pretty safe bet.
1952.
That's...
In the living world? Yeah, in this world. Snoop? Oh, tarot cards.
Not totally sure how to read these, but
A card?
I don't like the look of that tower card.
The Magician, a card for resourcefulness, creativity, and power, the manifestation of dreams. Queen of Swords, a card representing a fierce woman, quick wit, and incoming judgment. The Tower, a card shocking change, chaos, upheaval. This feels like foreshadowing a little bit.
Wow, Yasmin wiped out her whole schedule for this disciplinary hearing of Gwen's. Yikes. Aw, what a cute little guy.
And it's not broken here.
This one's not broken. He won a drama award. Shocker. Very macabre chic.
Krampus figurine?
A Krampus of your very own. Looks like Vinh takes it black.
I can't remember the code.
This is the right code.
Oh, thank God.
Success. I'm sorry, Vinh. I know this is a brutal misuse of powers, but I need to know if you had anything to do with this. Food pics, mirror selfie, shirtless mirror selfie. Safi. There's a lot of Safi in here. I didn't get the impression they were close. Oh my God.
Wow, that is really close.
Who even were you, Safi?
I really thought I could help. Poke around a little, figure out who has it out for Safi. Bada bing, bada boom. Case solved, right? Why else would my powers come back? Stupid. Now I have more impossible questions than I had to begin with. Lucas filing a restraining order? Vinh and Safi sleeping together? Gwen killing Safi's book deal? I have no idea what any of it means. And the worst part is, I can't even talk to you about any of it. I won't be able to save you. Again. Whatever I do, it's going to turn out worse than I could even imagine.
Get the fuck off me! I can't breathe.
Everyone stay back. Give him some space. He's having a panic attack or something.
I'm not fucking crazy. I know what I saw up there.
Everybody fuck off.
Hey, looky-loos, fuck off already.
Come on, Max.
Can you run and get him some water? You okay, Reggie?
Am I okay? Fuck. After what I just saw up there.
Reggie, up where?
The fucking Overlook. Yes, I know. I shouldn't have been up there. I'm a fucking idiot.
It's okay. I'm not mad. I just want to know what you were doing up there.
Remember in your seminar how you said we should take photos of things that scare us?
Well, A+ for following directions, then. Now, you want to tell me what you saw?
I saw myself.
Huh?
Another me. Walking around, working on the puzzle box, the one that I gave you earlier.
Oh.
Other you want?
I wasn't gonna fucking talk to him. I fucking ran, Max.
Did you tell anyone what you saw? Did you tell... Loretta, thank you. Can you take Reggie to the infirmary?
Sure thing, Miss Caulfield. I'll see you later, yeah?
Just make sure he's alright.
Thanks, Max.
Ooh, so the worlds are colliding. Or it's crossing over.
Time to go back up there. I can handle this. He's not just gonna let me by, is he?
Main feed. I understand many of you are curious about a recent occurrence at the Overlook. I assure you, your curiosity is a morbid one. I implore you to give the area a wide berth as the investigation proceeds. If not for my sake, then for my daughter's. I'll pass along to the rest of the science department, Dr. Fayad, if Moses hasn't done so already. I appreciate that, Carla. You don't have to tell us twice. We haven't seen any cryptid activity in that vicinity. I don't know what a cryptid is, but thank you all the same. Lucas. My little Robbie advanced to debate nationals. I love you and I'm so proud. Thanks, Dad. Look at his face. I hope you'll be in town. You're my priority. I'll be there. Go, Robbie. Lucas is always bragging about you in class. You got this, Robbie. Joyce. It's been years since my Chloe's passing, but every Christmas I still laugh when I remember her poking holes in the presents for a sneak peek. They really thought they were sick. Oh, slick, sorry. Like we wouldn't notice at all the ravaged wrapping paper. Kids do the darndest things, don't they? She was doing this well into her teens. Memories like these are precious, especially during the holidays. Reggie's convinced that he saw a ghostly other him at the crime scene. Is it just Reggie being Reggie, or is something else going on? Supposedly, Reggie saw another version of himself at the crime scene. Someone threw a cow skull through Safi's windshield. The Abraxas kids might have taken it from the snapping turtle, and they report to Vinh. Vinh runs Abraxas. He might have had his goons steal the cow skull. Vinh knew the cow skull went through Safi's windshield, even though I never mentioned that in detail. Vinh and Safi were hooking up. Was the cow skull an angry ex-boyfriend behavior? Ooh. Ooh. Vinh didn't know his own phone passcode. As social as he is, it's odd that he'd forget something like that. How did Vinh forget his phone passcode? It's his. Or is it, though? We got a new diary entry. December 6th. I honestly don't know if I did the right thing deleting that picture of Lucas' restraining order against Safi. He's no friend of mine, but he's not really my enemy either. It's obvious he cares dearly about his son. He's not a deadbeat, at least not as a father. I know, and I know Safi would never harm a kid. Still, that's something I'd hate to be even a little bit wrong about. I felt like I was better to be safe than sorry. it's not just about Safi and Lucas. A kid could be involved, but then again, what if Lucas lied? I honestly feel like Luke, in terms of the Lucas situation, that there's way more to it. There's co-conspiring. Hi, Silver. Let's talk to him.
Hey, I think I left some equipment on the Overlook. Can I?
Sorry, miss. This area is secured. Active crime scene. You'll have to wait.
There's no way around that cop without.
Yes, there is.
Better start heading up to the Overlook. Hope there's.
Okay. I guess the crown ain't worth much if the MF wears the crown keeps getting his S took. Huh, Vin? Spoken like someone who clearly has no intention of being head of Abraxas at any time soon or ever. Oh no, what will I do if I have to fight my own battles? Oh damn, trouble in Abraxas? Does it still count as a subtweet if you name the person in a post? I have some personal trials ahead, but it's good to know I still have people on my side. Popularity goes hand in hand with envy. You said it yourself, it's necessary to have a good support system. I'm glad someone listens in my class.
A place to cross back over on the way.
What? How dare you miss it? Oh, candy.
This looks a lot like Safi's favorite candy, but hers is called Sour Cats, not Heartstoppers. This goes against everything I learned in horror movies, but I should check for more weird shit.
We took the candy. Teehee, he doesn't know I know this trick.
Oh, be right back. Oh, shit. I have some good news. It's big, but I can't.
Hey, dude.
Why am I not at home wrapped up in a blanket burrito right now? Oh, Max. You have 24 hours before the world ends. What would you do?
Wait, I have an idea. If the timelines are crossing over, just spitballing, what if all we're putting together?
See what other freaky shit is going on.
What if everything that we're putting together doesn't matter and Safi panicked when she shot herself? Like she saw herself, panicked, and shot herself. Well, let's not spoil it.
From here, I should be able to make it up to the Overlook.
Let's go back a little bit and see if there's anything on the path. Also, let's read this. There's nothing more important than taking care of your friends when they're hurting. You know something, Loretta? You're cool. I know. That's right. Why are you yelling? Sorry, honey, your mom broke the keyboard. Oh. King Arthur, the Knights of the Round. Oh, we've got that one. I'm taking a student loan forgiveness into my own hands. If you took out loans to go to Caledon, you get happy hour prices all Monday through Thursday, only for the next 2 weeks. I'm not made of money. Yes! I meant to add, except Reggie, because he owes money. I'm in total broken glassware. Fine, you too. Thank you. Wanted to see if I could do anything here.
The vibes here are way off. I should look into why.
It's maybe like there's a storm of some sort. And how did Reggie get past the police? There's a phone?
I hope he doesn't think we're BFFs now.
Thank you for deleting that picture, Max. I don't often get the benefit of the doubt. I didn't do it for you, Lucas. If anyone, I did it for your kid. Honestly, that's even better. He doesn't deserve what happened. Safi. Tired as Eve. You need to manage your time, Habibi. Rest. You can crash in my office if you need a breather. Your work will come and go, but your health, don't overlook it. Oh, Gwen. But there was a phone before oh, let's speak.
Better look around. Last time I saw this Gwen, she was being escorted out of...
Trying to avoid me, Max?
Trying not to bother you, actually. No thanks.
Not for me, then.
Gwen is so cool. Like, I love Gwen.
Now might be a good time to bring up Safi's book.
Before I came out, I had this boss, a free thinker, who adopted his worldview wholesale from shouty YouTubers.
Yikes.
And a raging transphobe to boot. They're brainwashing our kids, blah, blah, blah. And of course, I was afraid if I said something, said anything, he'd figure me out. But when I was alone, I could conjure the perfect soliloquy to shut him up. Make him feel as small as he made me.
Isn't there, like, a special word for that? In French, right?
L'esprit de l'escalier. The wit of the staircase. I take it you're acquainted.
Oh, yeah. That one's a Max Caulfield greatest hit.
Point is, I've always been able to think of something to say eventually. But what do you say about something like that?
Gwen, what is this?
Video proof. Allegedly. From Yasmin herself.
Right?
Trafficking of a controlled substance on...
Hold on. There's no way Yasmin thinks you were selling drugs.
How could she not? That there is security footage of someone who looks like me, dealing to students.
Someone who looks like you.
The worlds are colliding. You should fight this.
This is such bullshit. Can't you fight it?
Fight it? How? That wasn't me, it was my evil twin. No. No. Fuck it. They've already made up their mind.
You don't mean that.
Thanks for believing in me, Max, but I'm sick of fighting to prove I deserve to be here.
God, I love Gwen so much.
Lucas shouting at his son? Reggie seeing himself here in the other timeline? Is Gwen another victim of doppelganger-itis? Or is she just trying to cover her ass?
Doppelganger-itis.
Look at that footage. Maybe I could figure it out.
Gwen? What are you doing?
Saying goodbye. And fuck you! To Caledon. To Yasmin. And to feeling powerless. Gotta take catharsis where you can get it.
Okay. To me, this can go one of two ways. We can save the footage and prove Gwen's innocence, but we might see something else in there that we don't necessarily want to see. Gwen will be mad at us for now, but at the same time, If we stand with Gwen, sure, they'll be appreciative of it, but they're already expelled. We might not. So I'm honestly go with save the footage, because I feel like we might get an insight into who they were dealing to and what was happening. Gwen's gotta be mad at us, but it's fine.
What the fuck?
Gwen, listen. If I can just get a look at this footage, I might be able to help.
I didn't ask for your help, Max. Jesus, I didn't even ask for your company. I just wanted to get stoned and watch that thing burn. Whatever. Do what you want. It's too cold for this shit.
Gwen, wait. I need to ask you something.
Oh.
Why did you kill Safi's book deal?
Were you going through my computer?
Yes.
What? No, she told me, but not why.
Jesus.
Oops, now I'm really mad.
Now, let's see if I can find what Reggie saw. Or thinks
Anyway.
What would you think of all this, Hannah? Would you still be inspired?
A favorite spot of the late Hannah Hellerton, the daughter of Caledon alumnus and media mogul James Hellerton, who died tragically at 21. She often came here to think and inspired. I feel so bad about what I've just done, but we move. Oh, shoot.
Did something used to be here? I can't remember.
Flowers? Oh, sorry, wait. Max, what the hell? What?
Oh!
Oh, Miss Caulfield, you, out for a stroll too?
Something like that. By the way, I appreciated your help with Reggie.
Oh, that? It was the least I could do. Reggie's a sweetheart. Holy shit, what are those?
You can see those?
Yeah. Do you think this is what Reggie saw?
That's not really mine to share.
I'm not trying to... I just want to make sure he's okay. Honest.
He will be. I think.
I was gonna come up here anyway after the suicide tip, but... seeing Reggie like that... I don't know. Made it feel... real.
It is
Wait.
real.
Suicide tip?
One of the beat cops let it slip. You run a successful podcast for a few years and you find ways to get people to open up. Speaking of opening up, I got a lead. I could cut you in.
But in exchange for what? What's the catch?
One second I'm a source, and the next I'm a fellow investigator? Sounds like there's strings attached.
No, it's not like that. I feel like I kind of owe you after the whole Dr. Hunter thing. Maya Okada, one of Safi's classmates during undergrad. They were friends. Then, Maya died a couple years back. Suicide, apparently.
You think it's a pattern?
Maybe, yeah. 2 promising young riders, both dead, both by their own hand, according to official sources.
But Safi didn't kill herself.
Like I said, a pattern. Maybe.
Explain something to me. Why is this so important to you? Safi was my friend.
Because I hate it when things don't make sense.
Max, are you busy right now? Could use your help. Max, office, emergency, need you. But we missed something.
I have to go.
Don't go. No, there was a phone ringing back over in the... No! I progressed the story. I didn't mean to. God damn it!
I got your text. Tried calling, but you didn't pick up.
It's cool, Max. Everything's cool.
It's not cool.
It's not cool, though.
It is not.
So what's the damage?
TLDR version? Pretty sure I'm the #1 suspect.
What? Why?
Besides that being true for most of my life? Well, I did do something.
Hmm?
I took Safi's camera.
She dropped it at the site, didn't she?
I know.
Moses, why did you?
It wasn't like a rational decision. I wasn't thinking. When we found her that night, I saw the camera. And I thought the last picture she took in her life was that selfie of the 3 of us. And Safi would never want to have that camera, that picture, in the hands of the fucking police. So I brought it back to my office. And then I realized, what the fuck am I doing? That's evidence in a murder case. So I just hid it in there. In my office.
Moses!
I screwed up, Max. And now I don't know what to do.
All right. Maintenance tech is on his way to...
Hello.
Unlock your office, Mr. Murphy. Then I'll just have a look around inside.
Shit! I've got to get Safi's camera out of there. Somehow.
Unless you have a key card. Miss Caulfield.
Sorry, I don't think we've been introduced. Mr.
That's Detective. Detective Vince Alderman with Vermont State Police. I'll be handling your friend Safia's case from now on. I'm sorry for your loss, by the way.
Moses and I already spoke to police. Several times.
Max, it's okay.
And I'll be speaking to Mr. Murphy quite a bit more today. Miss Caulfield, I do need you to leave the area for the time being.
Will you be okay?
Mr. Murphy will be fine.
I'll come back.
He kind of looks like the taxi driver from Route 96. Do you not think? So we'll wait until Max is finished.
Now's my chance to get into Moses' office.
So, yeah, here's the thing.
Where's a place I can shift to the other timeline?
Here's the thing, before we continue. It wouldn't have mattered. Now I'm suspicious of this because it wouldn't have mattered of Moses because, and here we go. We also took a picture. I don't think we'll ever find it. We also took a picture on Crosstalk of that night. So she's there. She's there. So they know that we were all together. The picture of the three of us was cute. But what else is on that camera for Moses to be like, you know? Loretta, rumor has it there's another girl in Caledon who died from apparent suicide, Maya Okada. I saw her name on the plaque by the cherry blossom tree. Loretta says she was friends with Safi. Safi's book deal and Safi's book deal for her poetry, so she's excited. Oh wait. Safi's book deal was cancelled and Gwen had something to do with it. Why is Safi pretend like it was still happening? When I asked Gwen about Safi's book deal at the Overlook, she wasn't exactly forthcoming. I wonder why. Rumor has it there's another girl at Caledon who died from apparent suicide. Loretta says that Safi and Maya were friends and now she thinks their deaths are connected somehow. Safi never mentioned Maya. December 6th. YOLO, bear mug. I know what you I know what you would have said. Let it burn, Max, and trust me, I wanted to, just not as much as I wanted to know what was on that flash drive. And yeah, I think I can fix everything, but I have to help Gwen and try. So I think we can still somewhat help Gwen.
Wow, these are heavy duty. I can't see anything through them.
We will go through in a moment. I just want to have a look around first.
Is all this going to change now that Alderman's on the case?
That's into the office. What's this?
Caledon campus in winter. I used to think this was beautiful. Now it just makes me think of Safi.
Anything else we can look at? No. Okay.
Maybe I can find a way into Moses' office from this side.
A scientific fact. Little sisters are the best. Blast off. Yo, not for nothing, but big brothers ain't half bad either. Let her have a moment, Marcus. Dong. She's gonna be so embarrassed by this, Moses. Hold on, let me show her. Mom. It looks like we have a future Caledon artist in residence in our hands. I'll start the paperwork. Absolute waste of an afternoon. I'm investing in a geotag for my phone, so don't try this, S. Oh good, you found it. I'm waiting for my apology. What the F does that mean? Think about it. I'm not in the mood for 20 questions. Where was it? On my desk. But I didn't leave it there. What if it's on the flash drive? Anyway, was your phone stolen? Do you have any idea who it was? I'm not coming to your podcast, Loretta. This wasn't true crime. It just sucks ass. Never stop looking up. What's over here? A door.
Hey, maybe this Moses can help me find the camera.
So, oh, never mind. Okay, it's okay, brain. Look at these computers. This is what my setup looks like. A snapping turla. Oh!
Oh, hey Max.
That's annoying. How do you stand it?
You'd be surprised how quickly you get used to it.
I think they call that Stockholm Syndrome.
Uh-huh. So, what's up?
Actually, I need to ask you kind of a weird question.
My favorite kind. Name it.
Keep any contraband? Hiding spots.
Kinda left field, but if you were gonna hide something personal in this lab, where would you put it?
If this is about my dream diary, trust me, you'll never find it. I'd never bring it to campus.
Dream diary?
You never told me you keep a dream diary.
And I never will. Pure conjecture on your part.
Most prized possession?
What is your most prized possession? In here, at least.
In here? Probably that mug. My sister made it for me as an early Christmas gift.
Oh, that's sweet.
Remind me not to get you any mugs for Christmas.
Keep any contraband?
Okay. Name something in here you wouldn't want, say, Dr. Faya to find.
Like something I keep locked away?
Yes, exactly.
That would definitely be my electric kettle. Maintenance has no idea where I hide that fire hazard.
As I live and breathe. Moses Murphy, rule breaker.
Rule bender, Max. Rule bender. Anyway, what's with all the questions? Oh.
Moses, you need me to hold something, or can I help somehow?
Actually, yeah. I need an Allen wrench.
On it. Got one around here?
No, I borrowed one from Carla, but I think she took it back. If you can go grab that from her, I'll owe you.
Okay. I can't go looking around for Carla. I need
Note
a
from
faster
Carla.
way to get Moses a wrench. I can't get over how busy everyone is in this timeline. Did I forget what normal life is like?
Stole my Allen wrench. Set back last. Stole my Allen wrench. Set back last night. Hope that's cool. Some of my frushies needed help with the robotics final. I wish I couldn't keep the fans waiting. Hit me up if you need it, if you still need them.
The maker of this mug sure knows her target audience. These are cute. Moses' sister must have visited.
Hot dog man. Ooh. Interview clipping.
Moses was so excited when this came out. I think he bought 7 copies.
Moses Murphy on pioneering Caledon's astrophysics department.
The wonders of modern technology have rendered us a turtle with a gun. Worth it. Harold's dishes. I've heard so many jokes about this mysterious office mate that I don't know what's true anymore. There's no way Yasmin would be okay with how Alderman is treating him. Moses is her prodigy. Aw, Maggie's cute. They're all cute, really.
Wishing you and your family all the best this holiday season. With love, the Murphs.
Moses said living on his own for the first time was harder than the astrophysics. Yeah, this is why I'm not a physicist.
This makes sense to me. This is sick.
Knowing at least one Moses gets a happy Christmas.
Can I
don't know if that makes me feel better or worse. That's still annoying.
I want these hot dogs of yours. Give me the dogs, baby. Give me the dogs. I snorted.
God, I bet every sad poem she ever wrote is being used to justify the suicide angle.
She rattles chains, drags her fingernails along the wall. The house of men are built on the bones of unnamed. Women, whenever he speaks, I hear only an unearthly moaning coming from under the ground.
Just need to get Moses that wrench.
The flowers on her grave wither and are replaced. Everybody loves a dead girl better than a live one. A dead girl doesn't age, doesn't argue, doesn't claim ownership of what is hers. She owns nothing but the dirt and the clothes they put her in. A Klein bottle.
I thought I'd never hear another dirty joke about this thing. But Safi's alive here.
But Klein, so I know about Klein bottles.
So this is how you set up the infamous depressed chess.
I love depressed chess.
Moses might actually hate snack residue on his fingers more than he hates scientifically inaccurate movies.
Dressed to impress
You can
slaves.
see why this character
Different.
is Moses' favorite. He's always looking up.
Can I tell you all a secret? I have played this section, just this particular part. It was, we got given the opportunity at Gamescom to play this, but I don't know if there's any dialogue changes or anything else, which is why I've been quite quiet about it.
This cozy little donut corner.
But it has been a little while since I have done it, so I just want you to be mindful of that.
Allen wrench, and I need to be quick.
Stuffed iguana?
If the tea kettle was a fire hazard, I guess a heat lamp is out of the question. Oh, Moses.
Oh,
Horrible
no.
Reminder. My birthday gift to Moses. I could tell how badly he wanted to say, but the moon doesn't emit its own light.
It's true.
I remember her wearing this earlier that night.
We gotta stay quiet, okay? Please, there's no hot dog man on the tree? Can you imagine?
This is my handwriting. Wait. Am I the mystery photographer? Is this from some other timeline?
What? Bitch, you did not just... Relax. It was a picture of the mugs you two were drinking out of.
Good. Ugh, I would rather murder all my students with my bare hands than grade one more final.
Oh no. Were you two up all night?
Yeah. And I'll be working on these astronomy finals until sundown.
What I'd give to be pulling an all-nighter grading papers instead of all of this. On a good day, that 3D printer'd be making all kinds of cool stuff. But today is not a good day over here. Oh, to be a tiny plant in a vial, protected by a team of high-tech androids. Aw, Maggie's cute. They're all cute, really. It hurts to look at this.
How to get better shots at the stars, set up early, frame for the future. I feel like everything's like a...
Safi was going to help put up the ornaments. I can do it for her.
I feel like this is a like full-on setup that... Oh.
I feel like I understand this now. Maybe I've gotten smarter with age.
Cat statue, named after the famous Schrödinger thought experiment. A cat state is a quantum superposition composed of two opposite states existing at the same time. This is an atom being at once both decayed and not decayed. Attempting to measure particle in a cat state will cause it to collapse to the eigenstate, thus leaving superposition. This is known as the measurement problem. Schrödinger's... Oh, that... See, there's a lot of, like, nods.
I bet Moses knows something interesting about every one of these stars.
Beetlejuice.
This must be for working on the mural. The maker of this mug sure knows her target audience.
Alan Wrench is there, but I'm not finished yet.
This must have been dropped off while Moses was out.
Yeah, he didn't have the chance to set it up because Safi's been dead.
I bet Moses covered his bedroom with these as a kid.
And you know you were LGBTQIA2+ if you covered your room with glow-up stars. And if you're in denial now, you'll forever be in denial.
Better give this wrench to Moses.
Why can I teleport like here? I feel like this is a bit too close to where... Like, he would have seen that, right?
So I found this guy named Alan, but he didn't know anything about a wrench.
No, Max, not literally Alan. It's... Oh. You are a lifesaver, Max. Dad joke aside.
I'll never apologize for my dad jokes. And you're welcome. Mural goes here. What's that about?
Safi's baby. She had the bright idea that we should draw the Gemini twins up there.
Why haven't you?
You know Safi. She has like a million little projects half-started everywhere. Anyway, I'm sure we'll get to it at some point. We have all the time in the world. So, did you want some tea?
Yeah, if you don't mind. With the contraband kettle, right?
It looks like something from Star Wars.
Just give me just a second.
Sure. So the cabinet is a secret hiding spot. Let's hope the other Moses hid the camera in the same place.
Oh!
Oh my god, stop!
Hot dog!
Damn.
Under safe?
This note wasn't here in the other timeline. That can't be a coincidence. Is this where he hid Safi's camera?
Come on! How long does it take to bring a damn key?
Max, can you take that note and put it...
The camera might be under a safe. Where can I find this safe?
Can I take the hot dog?
Oh, why is it so happy? Will it distract you if I talk?
Should be fine. What's up?
Another strange question. You don't have a safe in here, do you?
The locking kind? No.
Are there non-locking safes?
Well, for a second, I thought you were asking about the star safe. SAIPH.
There's a star called Safe.
Sure is. It's a part of the Orion constellation. What the?
You've been popcorned.
Engineering wants a prank war. I'm trying not to sink to their level. Gonna go clean this out.
I love how he's got his hand underneath it, but it would have like...
So Moses hid the camera under a star. And of course, there are stars everywhere. That's still annoying.
It would have something, it would honestly have a like burning underside. Oh, you will be hearing a lot of Hot Dog Man. I'm not going to pass that Christmas tree unless it's absolutely necessary.
And they're safe on the lower left.
No camera. Must not be the right safe.
Hmm. Yeah.
The mural. Moses must have projected some stars to use as a guide. Moses said safe is part of Orion? Maybe Orion was projected on the wall that night. I need to set this up exactly how Moses had it when he was drawing.
Oh, you can only move it like that? Is
I think I got it. Fingers crossed I can find safe on that wall.
I love that there's 2 points of interest. Safe. There you go.
So if this is Orion, then safe is... boom. Good job finding safe, Max. Why, thank you, Max. Now then.
Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs.
No, no, no! Shit, I can't let him see me in here. I'm so close to getting Safi's camera. If I can just distract him for a few minutes, I think I can grab it. I'll need something noisy.
I think you know where we're going with this. Hot dog man.
I can keep an eye on Alderman from here. Wouldn't want to show up right in front of him. Here goes.
What the hell?
And now I need to shift out of here fast.
Hot dog.
Get what I came here for in the first place.
Hot dog man.
Hey, is someone down there?
Stupid telescope! Why couldn't Moses have put you together in this timeline?
What
the actual
fuck?
That's new. Yes!
She's thinking too loud for me.
Holy shit. The telescope and all the parts switched places. Gotta run. Sorry, I'll text you.
Yo.
That has been, yeah. Like, can we just talk about how Max is messing with the timelines, swapping all that over? You know how things happened in the original Life is Strange, like that made things super chaotic? Don't get it out of your bag.
Miss Caulfield, can I speak with you for a minute?
You should go.
Please, have a seat. I just wanted you to have a chance to talk to me alone, because Miss Llewellyn was a close friend of yours. We have a sensitive situation. We know Miss Llewellyn's camera was taken by someone closely linked to her death. Now, I'm pretty certain I know who took it and why. Maybe you've even guessed my thinking. But if we're going to make any progress on your friend's case, that's not enough. Therefore, I'm asking you, if you have or come by any information about this person or where they've taken the camera, can I trust you to let me know? Miss Caulfield.
No.
Refuse.
Okay, Miss Caulfield. I hope you don't actually have information. Because, you know, withholding it,
I mean,
could get you into trouble.
Thank you for your concern, Detective. I'll keep that in mind. That's everything. I believe I'm free to go, right?
Yes. You are. Thanks again for your time, Miss Caulfield. Have a good day.
Oh, shit.
Moses, wait.
Scandaleux.
How?
I think we should have just kept it to ourselves, though.
Okay, let's download Safi's photos onto your computer, yeah? Or...
You go ahead. I need a minute to get my thoughts in order. I'll join you soon.
Okay.
I would be tempted not to tell him just so I could have a look, like a first look at the...
I picked up so many things today. Best lay it all out and see if it gets me anywhere.
Oh, I can switch to another timeline in my house. Most importantly, time to read some texts. Don't think I'll forget you trying to embarrass me in front of Dr. Hunter anytime soon, Miss Caulfield. Hey, Max, You dashed in a hurry. Is Moses okay? Just peachy. You sure he's okay? I only asked because whatever was that urgent had to be
She's got a
important.
sixth sense for bugging me at the absolute worst time.
It have anything to do with Safi's death? Silence is not. Silence is its own answer. Max, thanks for the tip. Main feed. Oh, Victoria Chase. Hello. My long-standing advice: never meet your heroes. That kind of letdown can hurt you if you're not careful. People meet their heroes all the time, and it's fine. You're so right. Why didn't I think about that? No need to be rude about it. She blocked me. Oh, Moses and I found Safi's body that night. Oh, wait. Moses has Safi's camera, so she used it to take that selfie of the tree. The three of us. Why did I say tree? Jeez. Sometime that night, Moses went to his office and drew the Gemini mural. Safi had been planning. Maybe other Moses will draw it again, with her one day. Ah. December 6th. Alderman clearly anticipated backup at his investigation, and I wasn't going to be the one to help him. And if he hoped to drive a wedge between me and Moses by asking for my help, then he only ended up making our bond stronger. He seems like he's used to things going his way. He tried to act nonchalant, but I could tell he was annoyed. I wish he'd focus on figuring out what happened to Safi instead of playing mind games. Let's explore a little bit. Review clues.
Okay, Max. Let's see what we've got.
Here we go again.
Figures there'd be copies all over campus. While I do want to see this so-called incriminating footage of Gwen, it's probably best to wait till Moses leaves to check it. This was meant to be a loud message, but from who? And what does it mean? I still don't understand why Gwen would do this to Safi. Especially since she helped her get the book deal in the first place.
I can't put two and two together with that.
I probably shouldn't leave all this out in the open. Maybe if I step away for a bit, these will all make sense later.
That's Moses's?
Hope Moses is doing all right. I should go see if he's gotten Safi's camera hooked up yet.
No, I'm busy. There's a cat!
Hello? This is your new power, Max Caulfield. Saving lost cats in other dimensions?
Take care of the cat in the living world. Wait.
I hope the cat's okay.
You could hear that in the...
I guess I haven't been home in this world for a couple days. It's like a time capsule of the day Safi died. Weird.
Amanda, my favorite beer on tap, Lambic Pentameter, came up for a pun, stayed for the sour sweet flavor. You have expensive taste. It's a good blend, but it's imported directly from Belgium, so it might hurt your wallet. Promoting the most expensive beer on the menu? I see you. To beer or not to beer? That is the question. Sappy Sister appreciation post, birthday edition. When Ashley was little, she couldn't say Melissa's name, so she said Messa, and it stuck a little too well. Messa was an assignment and not a nickname, because she's the messiest person I know. Messa likes to say, we need messy people or tidy people. We wouldn't be so special. Aquarius much? Happy birthday, you beautiful Messa. You're the besta. I love you too, you neat little, you little neat freak. Hey, Don't forget about me, Messa. Of course, I can't forget about my little apple Ashley. Love you too. Carla, may my name be etched forever in the annals of Caledon lore. Your girl has successfully pranked the unprankable Moses Murphy. In point of fact, I have it on good authority that you do not act alone. The single popcorner theory is a rank conspiracy. Don't worry, Carla. My retribution will be as swift as it is hilarious. Wait, somebody got Moses? I've been trying since high school. I'm both impressed and unbelievably jealous. That cat can wait, please.
I loved telling Safi how the lens can totally change your perception of a subject. I loved that she didn't need me to explain why that was powerful. We took in a little liquid courage before the bowling alley shoot. Safi's insistence, well, mostly Safi's.
That cat's
I should
really
crack
annoying.
those open eventually. Safi's alive here, and she might ask me what I thought.
I'm watering the plants! I'm doing it! I'm doing it!
Man fears time. Time fears the pyramids. The pyramids fear this plant.
I'm gonna go upstairs before I do anything else. Oh.
It's been a minute since I exhibited in a gallery, but Dr. Preston was excited about working together on something next year.
See if I can add any Polaroids to the wall. Empty space, yeah.
With Safi alive in this timeline, I don't even know what to put here, if anything.
Okay, I'm coming. Wait.
I should If there's a silver lining, it's that I've got another chance to take a proper candid view.
Anybody else getting random platypus spam? Is that a poem? LOL, you said puss. Apparently the males are venomous. I didn't know it. I think there's a sign-up sheet for in the North Quad. Well, I'm sure I sure didn't sign up for it. When Sophia was five, she chased a stray cat up a tree. The cat, to its credit, lit gracefully. Sophia was less successful. I do not know why all of these things that come to mind now. That is the one thing I can't stop thinking about. Oh my God! When my father passed on, my mother, who was not a writer, said, "Grief flings open all doors we thought we'd shut forever." That remains the most profound statement I've ever heard on the matter. I hope that helps you in some way. Thanks, Lucas. That sounds like Safi, only she went from chasing stray cats to stray ideas, regardless of where they might lead her. I still remember the drive to ER. Thought she was crying from a broken arm. Turns out she was worried the cat was hurt. She had such a beautiful soul. Well, she didn't get it from me. All right, I'm going to check on the cat, okay? Oh.
I hope the cat's okay.
Jeez, right, Max, God. One second, we got more posts. I'll break the spines of holy books.
With living Safi to my overflowing to-do list.
I'll break the spines of the holy books. I'll break the spines of men. Who decide? Heartbreaking, but good. You write this? You okay, Saf? Because this is a buzzkill. Can't wait for finals week. Gonna curl up with this paper I'm working on for the AAS conference next year. I knew my BF was a nerd, but there's nerd and then there's getting excited about doing homework. Why does this sound like a thirst trap? Is this the same paper you told me about months ago? You have to let it leave the nest eventually, you know. If you're going to a conference, we're happy to cover expenses. More people should see Caledon as burgeoning. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Astronomy hub. Oh wait, I think Loretta posted as well. Really surprised that Dr. Hunter has been asked to take a leave of absence from Caledon. Something doesn't feel right. Is this something to be looking into? No, Dr. Hunter is my advisor. Whatever's happened, I just wanted to understand. Pretty concerning that Caledon hasn't said something. Oh my God. That cat has been cooing for days. Max, look down.
Who's out there? Oh, look at you. That's
We're gonna get to pick the cat. We're gonna get to pick the cat. Black cat, gray cat, orange tabby. You know what? We're gonna go with an orange tabby. Just kidding, Siamese.
I should have guessed, Siamese. You being so chatty and all.
Plot twist. It's my kitten. It's my kitten now. Shh.
Where did you come from? Are you a refugee? A fugitive? No collar, huh? So, what do I call you?
Miso!
How about miso soup? Just miso for short. Oh, right. Affection. What was I thinking? Well, if you're staying, I should probably consider a couple of cat quality of life changes.
How about we give it some hard liquor? You know?
Do cats like cushions?
The cats like liquor?
We took in a little liquid courage before the bowling alley shoot. Safi's insistence. Well, mostly Safi's.
Do you think I can teleport the cat into the world of the dead? Wednesday, grocery shopping with Saf.
I barely use this swanky kitchen at all, but hopefully I have something cat-friendly. This should do the trick.
Here, kitty kitty.
She's so awkward.
Chow time. See? We can be friends. Okay. You go ahead and eat whenever you're hungry.
Do you want to eat it, Max? No. Okay. Shall we go and check on Moses now? Where is it? I need to find out where it's gone to. Okay. Well, it's left me. I want to make sure I don't miss like a picture opportunity. It's not up here. Be right back, kitty. Mummy's just gotta go and take some photos from the camera. Crosstalk. Diamond. Look, we all grieve in different ways, but trust, if someone I cared about died, I'd do a lot more than pass out some stale black roses. I saw those. Has there been no movement on the case at all? And here I thought Abraxas has access, others don't. Easy to talk when you're not the leader. Heavy is the head that wears the crown and all that. So you're saying that he's not fit to wear it? If it's too heavy for him and all that? Okay,
Gee,
here we go again.
Sure will be ashamed to miss that talk.
My keynote at this year's Burlington Book Expo, surviving the first draft, will be especially helpful for first-time novelists. Try hard, Lamau, says the guy who looks for cryptids on campus with EMF readers. EMF readers are for finding ghosts, idiot. How could we hear the cat through the other world? That's, you know? I've been thinking about this camera since the end of the first episode.
Moses? You okay?
Is it weird that I'm low-key nervous about seeing Safi's, final pictures?
Far from it. Safi was special to us. To everyone. But I meant, are you okay?
No. I will be. I think.
Anything I can do?
If there's something I can do, name it. You've been through a lot. We all have.
Thanks, Max. But I feel like you've already done plenty.
How about we see if Safi's selfie skills are better than mine?
Somehow I doubt it.
Hard to believe that would be the last time we were all together.
That's the truth. What a crew we were. Hey, look. She took one more photo.
I'm scared.
Sneaky girl. What is this?
Max, you killed her?
Oh. How do I explain this though? Because he's not going to believe I say I can go to other universities.
What? No! Of course not!
So that...
It's Photoshop! A deepfake, maybe. I don't know.
So this is why you went and got the camera?
No, Moses. Please. This is me you're talking about. Me.
There's a lot I don't know about you.
But you know I wouldn't do something like that. I could never.
You stay the fuck away from me.
What? What? But how was the other reality seeping through before she even started messing with realities? So she got 2 headaches, didn't she? Not to say that that's part of it, but I'm assuming that since she started getting this uh, this power, it immediately started a trigger of like chain events. So a big part of me wants to think that she started to use her rewind power this whole time. And that's like, oh my god, my brain is fried. A big part of me wants to think that she's using her rewind powers to go back to that moment because Safi was supposed to die. We don't know. So yeah, because the moment we took a picture of the moon in the first episode, Max, that's when Max's powers we gotten them basically, and then we were following Safi through to somewhere. Where did we get a gun from? And why does it look like that image of Mariah Carey with a gun? Max is clearly crying in the picture, so she's either in theory crafting, Safi is about to do something incredibly dangerous, or we're rewinding time to that moment to set the timeline straight. So she's messed everything up. What are we doing? There's a secondary Max running around doing something. Delete the restraining order. Done. Rescue the flash drive. We all did that. Majority. Agree to inform aldermen. Whoever, they need to put that in the bin. I'm so glad that. Oh my god. I don't know. Oh my god. Is there a trailer for the next one? 93%. We didn't sign up for Platypus Facts. No way. I wouldn't do that. And we didn't reflect near the North Club. We missed a lot of this. Max apologized for her comments. Okay. General consensus. 99%. Wait. Max didn't leave the therapist's card for Abraxas students. Oh, oops. Cracked the code on their own. We didn't call in the favor. That's good. We changed the wrong Loretta's grade as well. She's gonna fail university or school. Didn't we? Wait, I watered my plant. You all watched me water the plant. Max declined the joint. Max did not reflect on the overlook. Oh, bugger. Well, I didn't get to steal the phone either. Oh, we did water it. Okay, never mind. Thank you for playing the early release of Chapter 1, Chapter 2. The full game, including Chapter 3 to 5, will be available on October 29th. You will need to download the full game separately to continue playing. Your existing saves will automatically import into the full game. If you fulfill the requirements and to unlock any achievements while playing early release content, those achievements will also unlock for you in the full game. See you there. Listen, everyone say bye to YouTube because this is going on YouTube too. We will be playing this the moment it's released. We will be doing a whole day marathon live on Twitch when it's out. So it better come out at a reasonable time. And I'm talking about 10 in the morning. I'm obsessed, but thank you to Square Enix for gifting me this game. Oh,